Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayasha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 8. Lord Krishna shows the universal form. Text number 35. Na aham bhakshitvan amba sarve mitya abhishamshinaha yadi satyagiraha tarhi samaksham Pashya me mukham naham bhakshitvan amba sarve mityabhishamshinaha yadi satyagirastarhi samaksham pashya me mukham naham bhakshitvan amba Sarve mityabhishamshinaha Yadi satyagirastarhi Samaksham pashyame mukam Naham bhakshitvan amba Sarve mityabhishamshinaha Yadi satyagirastarhi Samaksham pashyame mukham. Please chant. Naham bhakshitvan amba Sve mityabhishamshinaha Any Matajis? Na, not. Aham, I. Bhakshitvan, have eaten dirt. Amba, my dear mother. Sarve, all of them. Mitya abhishamshinaha, all liars, simply complaining against me, so that you may chastise me. Yadi, if it is actually a fact, satyagiraha, that they have spoken the truth, tarhi, then, samaksham, directly, pasya, see, me, my, mukham, mouth. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. Lord Shri Krishna replied, my dear mother, I have never eaten dirt. All my friends complaining against me are liars. If you think they are being truthful, you can directly look into my mouth and examine it. Purport. Krishna presented himself as an innocent child to increase the transcendental ecstasy of material affection, maternal affection. As described in the Shastra, Tadana Bhayan Mityoktir Vatsalya Rasaposhika. This means that sometimes a small child speaks lies. For example, he may have stolen something or eaten something and yet deny that he has done so. We ordinarily see this in the material world, but in relation to Krishna, it is different. Such activities are meant to endow the devotee with transcendental ecstasy. The Supreme Personality of Godhead was playing as a liar and accusing all other devotees of being liars. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Krita Punya Punja, a devotee may attain such an ecstatic position after many, many births of devotional service. People who have amassed the results of a vast amount of pious activities can attain the stage of associating with Krishna and playing with him like ordinary playmates. One should not consider these transactions of transcendental service to the untruthful accusations. One should never accuse such devotees of being ordinary boys speaking lies, for they attain this stage of associating with Krishna by great austerities. Tapasa brahmacharyena samena cha damena cha. Om ajnana timirandasya jnananjana salakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gauravakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetangraye Yo anta pravishyamam avacham imam prashuptam sanjivete akla shaktidhara svadhamna anyas sahastacharana shravanatvagadibhi Pranam Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. Hare Krishna. Today we will hear this chapter contains three aspects. One, Gargamuni coming and giving the doing Namkarana. That we will skip it. Then Krishna's Balya Leela, stealing of butter and all that, crawling on the Vrindavan Vrajabhumi. And then Mrudavakshan Leela. Right? I will skip the Namkaran part. It's very long. So I will narrate a little bit of Krishna's Balya Leela and then Mrudavakshan Leela. So Prabhupada many times quoted this verse very frequently. Right? Ekantino yasya nakanchanaartham vanchanti evai Bhagavat prapanna Ati adbhutam tavacharitam sumangalam Gayanti ananda samudramagna. Right? Ati adbhutam tavacharitam, only Krishna's pastimes. So why they say Gajendra is speaking about Nirvisesha, he is not naming anybody. Here it's very, very clear that he is talking about Krishna's pastimes. Ati adbhutam tavacharitam Gayanti Ananda Samudra Magna. We should always hear Krishna's wonderful pastimes, especially childhood pastimes, and go back to Godhead. Right? We don't have to do any tapasya or anything. Just take Bhagavatam and the commentaries and read Krishna's childhood pastimes and go back to Godhead. It's so simple. Spiritual life is so simple. Sit and read Bhagavatam. You will go back to Godhead. Right? So Prabhupada, in this chapter only, Prabhupada is defining the word Mukunda. Mukunda means the Krishna came to give liberation from all bad things, all bad things, and merge people in bliss, happiness. But some people, Prabhupada writes, please note this sentence. That is Krishna's program. Why Krishna came and performed all these wonderful pastimes. That is the program of Krishna, to give us these wonderful pastimes, and we should hear these pastimes and become very blissful. Gayanti Ananda Samudra Magna, and go back to Godhead. But Prabhupada writes, some people who are materially attached, they want to deprogram the program of Krishna. Deprogram the program of Krishna. That you will find in this chapter only. Like that. So let us not. That is why Maharaj Kulashekara also says that Aschariyam etaddi manushaloke Sudam parityajya visham pibanti. Right? I am very surprised. Why people, I am very surprised looking at this manushaloke. Sudam parityajya, they give up the nectar of Krishna's lotus feet pastimes, and then kya karte? Visham pibanti. They drink poison. Right? Namani Narayana Gocharani. So we should simply chant Krishna's holy names. Right? Tadanya Vakta Atha Purushadhamasya. Except Namani Narayana, except Krishna's holy names, Krishna's pastimes, everything else they will say, because they are Purushadhama. So we should not become Purushadhama. Then whenever we waste our time, watching YouTube videos and Facebook and chanting, while checking WhatsApp, then remember, Hare, I am drinking poison. Sudam parityaja, Sudam parityaja, Visham pibanti. I am drinking poison, giving up the nectar. Like that. So we should utilize our time reading Krishna book, 10th Canto Bhagavatam. Right? So initially, after Gargamuni goes away, Sukadeva Goswami starts narrating Rinkan Leela. Rinkan Leela means Krishna and Balaram. They crawl, taking help of the hands. How, help of the hands. They go all around, ting, 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 ting. And then Mother Yashoda, tied ankle bells to their feet, Nupur. And then it makes very sweet sound. And then sometimes they are attracted to other ladies' ankle bell sound. Then they crawl, thinking that it is Mother Yashoda. But when they found out that it is not Mother Yashoda, then they come back and then they sleep they get onto the laps of their mothers, like that. In this regard, Kurattalvar, Kuresha, he says, once he went to Varadaraj temple, right? Varadaraj temple. So he is very blackish, right? But his hands are very reddish. Right? Have you gone? Varadaraj temple. Very beautiful. Huh? Varadaraj temple. So Kurattalvar is asking, my dear Lord, why you are black? You are black, but why your hands are reddish? Oh, because with your hands, you are crawling all over Braj. That's why your hands must have become red. Right? Like that. Then he said, he remembered, oh, Mother Yashoda said, we are all Vaishyas. She gave you a stick. Said, take care of the cows, calves. because of carrying the whole day the stick, that's why maybe your hands must have become red. Then he says that, oh, no. Even not only in Raj, when you grown up, Krishna, Arjuna told you to take care of the, drive the chariot. Because of, carrying, reins of the chariot, and all the time, that stick, whip, your hands must have become red. Like that, very nicely he narrated in one poem, Kurattalvar. So, he narrates very wonderful pastime that one day, Narad Muni, he started rushing towards the earthly planet. Right? I said, so Brahmaji asked, hey Narad, where are you going? Where are you going? I said, I'm very busy. I'll talk to you later. So Narad Muni, Devarshi, Param Bhakt, he is going somewhere, means, something wonderful must be happening. That's why I said, I will also come with you. Then they were going via Kailash. I said, Lord Shiva saw, hey Narad, where are you going? अभी टाइम नहीं है, बाद में बात करता. चलो, I will also come with you. Then they were coming via, Swargaloka. Then all the demigods, Indra asked, where are you coming? Where are you going? Hey, no time now. So he said, I will also come with you. Something wonderful is going to happen. Narad Muni is. Then all of them, Narad Muni in the front, and then Brahmaji, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, Surya, Agni, all demigods. So they reached Vraj. Right? They reached Vraj. So Narad Muni, because demigods, they don't keep their feet on the floor. So they were in the sky, like that. Invisible to Mother Yashoda and all. So he went inside Mother Yashoda's palace. Right? Then he says, Kimbrumasvam Yashode Katipati Sukrita Kshetra Brundani Purvam Gatva Kidruk Vidhane Katikati Sukrita Narjita Eva Na Shakro Na Swayambhurnacha Madana Ripu Yasya Lebhe Prasadam Tat Purvam Brahma Bhuma Vilutati Vilapan Kroda Maroda Kama. So Mother Yashoda wished Narad Muni, he said, what happened? What happened? Why you came, Narad? So she gave buttermilk and all that, and said, so no, leave it now. Leave it now. Then he started addressing, up, Brum, up. So Narad Muni, Mother Yashoda was surprised. Narad ji, aapko kya ho gaya aaj? Why are you addressing me up? Hum to, you are Devarshi, you are worshipable. Why are you saying? No, you leave all those things. Please tell me first. Where all you went, where all Tirtha Yatras you did, what all Dhana Karma you did, what all pious activities you have done. You tell me. That what pious activities done? If I have done all those things, why I will be covered woman, like that. No. So look. I said, where? I said, look at the sky. Then I will give you Divya Drushti. I said, what? Yeah. I said, see, look at him. He is Brahmaji. Oh, he is Lord Shiva. He is Indra, Sahasraksha. All of them, they are waiting. They want to know what pious activities that you have done. All these people, they go to, Milk Ocean, and they wait for the Lord, to get his darshan. They all stand in the queue, right? Then when the time comes, Lord Shiva would say, I will come in, I will go first. Brahmaji comes. Seniority you should practice. I am senior to you. Lord Shiva says, no, I am Ishta. I am very Priyasya Sakyu. He likes me very much. So I should go first. Like that, they have a small fight. Like that. And then they all wait, but they will actually, they don't get proper darshan also. They have a fight only. But meanwhile, one Parshad comes, with the spittoon of the Lord, and somebody comes with tambulam, pan, They all go, Arey, our life, they don't have any post. We all have got all these posts. But our life is useless. We are waiting. But such Krishna, he comes and we place in your courtyard. He plays in your courtyard. So because of this boy, because he says, because this boy, where is my boy? Where is my boy? Yashoda Mata is asking. Where is it? Because that time Krishna, this they put all this rangoli. So he was rolling in the Vrajabhumi, in the rangoli and all. He is very blackish, and that rangoli, because of rangoli, he became very white. He became unrecognizable. He said, he is looking like Lord Shiva. All this covering like that. Sometimes, like that. He is looking like, Arey, kya kare? Like that. So please tell, because, that boy is, all of us, we are waiting to take darshan. But he plays in your courtyard. And, we are, so we are wondering what you have done, what Tirthayatras you have done, what Punyakarmas you have done, what Dana Dharma you have done, so that, you got this opportunity, that, Krishna runs around in your courtyard. So, in this regard, Bilva Mangal Thakur says that, O Munis, O sages, O Rishis, you are searching for Upanishad Artha. What is Upanishad Artha? To get Brahman. You are searching, performing austerities and penance, doing dhyana and all. You will not find him in the Aranya. Aranya means, another name for Aranya is Upanishad. You will not find him there. Said, why? Because that Supreme Parabrahman is tied to the grinding stone in the courtyard of Mother Yashoda. You will not find him. That is why in Kali Yuga, if any other process you do, you will not get. Only Krishna Bhakti, chanting and dancing. Once Achyutananda Prabhu, he was, first time he was visiting, because he was into Oriental, reading Bhagavad-gita, chanting, dhyana and all that, yogasanas and all. Somebody suggested him, go to 26nd Avenue, one Indian Swami came and giving lectures, Bhagavad-gita. You go. Achyutananda went. So there he was reading Matchless Gifts. Some people were coming out. Then he asked, is this a place that Swamiji is giving lectures? Then he very prophetically said, O pilgrim, your journey has ended here. So he went inside. Then Prabhupada gave lecture. So, I am not this body, all that stuff. Then he took an apple, then he cut. He put one apple in his mouth. Then he distributed everybody. And then exact number he cut, whichever, because that time there is no halwa distribution. Then Achyutananda Prabhu asked, I agree Prabhu, Howard Wheeler at that time, said, does Swamiji teach meditation? Then he said very nice thing. He said, never trust a sadhu who is not dancing. What? Never trust a sadhu who is not dancing. Like that. Anyway. So chanting and dancing is our process. That is why whenever kirtan is going on, you should chant and dance. Why we should go leave the, many times I see, no red cloth is there during kirtan, morning time. Yellow and white cloth only. Why? Everybody leaves. Checking, emails, doing prajalpa, or pressing the nose. Our process is chanting and dancing. Okay? So that is the process. So they are very fortunate. Mother Yashoda, all these coward boys, Krita Punya Punja, they are playing with Krishna, Supreme Brahman, like that. So this, later on, Krishna started, when he little bit, got up, then he started walking. Then he started walking. So, then after some time, he started stealing also butter. Right? Stealing. So, very wonderful pastimes are there. One day, Mother Yashoda, she is churning the butter. In this regard, Namalwar says that because ever since Krishna has taken birth, right, so much, cows and all, they are giving such pure milk that how much 1 liter milk, then they are getting 1 liter ghee. Previously, 1 liter milk mein kitna, some 50 grams or something you get ghee, or 100 grams, right? So, but here so much. That is why Mother Yashoda was having difficulty churning the dahi, because the dahi is so thick, right? The dahi is so thick. Then, in this regard, Bilvamangal Thakur says that Jum jum mitikam brahmati ambadadi madhye. Yeah? Jum jum mitikam brahmati ambadadi madhye. Dimbasata bhutaripa, duram api ahi. Right? So, jum jum mitikam brahmati ambadadi madhye. Right? It says, Ma, Amba, Ma, what is this, you are doing? That, jum jum karke awaaz aa raha hai, from the middle of this pot. Then Mother Yashoda said, Krishna, go away. Because there is bhutha is there, bhut is there, ghost is there inside. Ghost is there. So duram api aahe. Go far away, go far away. Go far away. And Krishna said, I will not go far away. I said, why? If my friends will come to know that Mother Yashoda is attacked by bhoot, and then I ran away, they will do parihas. They will laugh at me. That is why I will not go. I will be there protecting you. They said, Acha, I want to taste this bhoot. I said, what? I will want to capture this bhoot. Then he took a little bit butter, that whatever she is churning, and then he put it in his mouth. He put it in his mouth. Amba navaniti dadati, Krishna. Amma, this is not bhuta, this is Navanita. This is Navanita. Manda hasitam jayati matur atiramyam. Matur atiramyam. They said, Krishna was smiling, seeing Mother Yashoda seeing Krishna, Mother Yashoda atiramyam. Very, she was smiling very beautifully. That mera beta bahut hi, he is very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. Like that. So, one day, Bilvamangal Thakur says, let me meditate on this beautiful, the smile of Mother Yashoda. Right? One day, Mother Yashoda was churning butter. Krishna came and told that, Ma, Nanda Baba is very conjuice Marwadi. And he said, why? Why you are saying like that? You are so much wealth we have. We are living in palace. Can't he keep some servants so that they can churn the butter? Then Ma Yashoda took him on her lap. Said, Itana prem hai, at least you have some love for me. Then she started kissing him. I will narrate a very beautiful pastime. You will enjoy it. Yadava Bhyudam. one day, Ma Yashoda, she was actually, Krishna was sleeping on her lap. He doesn't sleep, so some engagements, he was ordering some Brahma or something like that. So he was smiling very beautifully, you know. Prahasitam priya, prema vikshanam. The most beautiful thing about Krishna is his smile. So Mother Yashoda, looking at Krishna's lotus face, she was feeling so ecstatic. She was feeling so ecstatic. Then she started shedding tears. That how fortunate I am. I am looking at this beautiful face. She is enjoying like that. Then Krishna got up because tears fell on his face. Krishna asked, Ma, why are you crying? Ma said, this is not crying, this is Ananda Bashpa. Means tears of joy. Why? Because I am looking at your beautiful face. I am thinking I am so fortunate. That is why I know tears are Ananda Bashpa. It is not. Then Krishna said, I also want to shed Ananda Bashpa. I also want to shed Ananda Bashpa. He said, no, you can't. Because, in the mirror, left looks right looks left. So it doesn't look good. Like that. No, I want to. Said, I want to shed tears like Ananda Bashpa like you. Ma Yashoda said, you cannot because you don't have punya that I have got. Punya like that. So that is a good fortune like that. Now, one day, Shri Vedanta Desika says that in Yadavabhyadayam, that the personality of Godhead, who would create universes just like that? Right? Just like that. He is actually playing on the bank of Yamuna, building small house. Like we see on the bank, on the seashore. On the seashore, we used to also do, right? Build, like that palaces and all with matti. Like that. So Krishna is making palaces with mitti and playing in the Vraj Bhumi on the bank of Yamuna. So Krishna and Balaram, they are doing this, they are playing this. And Balaram asked to Krishna, Lala, do you know why we have come here? Right? Why we come here? Krishna said, yeah, I remember, Bhuparaga Haranam. Bhuparaga Haranam. Right? So, Bhu, Uparaga Haranam. Uparaga means kasta. Troubles. In order to relieve troubles of Mother Earth, we have come. Yeah. So, we have forgotten we are playing here. Then Krishna, he changed the Sanskrit sentence. Then he said, Bhu Paraga Haranam. Means steal the Renu, Prithvi Renu, like that. So saying like that, he ate mitti. Haribol. He ate mitti, mud. Saying like that. Balaram became very angry. Hare, you are misusing Sanskrit language. I already explained, Bhuparaga Haranam. What is the meaning Bhuparaga Haranam? But you change the meaning, a small boy. So they all went and complained to Ma Yashoda. Right? Ma Yashoda. So, why Krishna ate mitti? Right? So, number one reason. Right? So, because Bhuparagharanam, in order to give relieve the troubles. So, Mother Earth, she should give something to the Brahmanas, and then earn some piety. Right? So, these teeth are known as, in Sanskrit, another word is Dvija. Dvija. So then he said, I should give some dakshina. Mother Earth should give some dakshina to Dvija, Brahmana. That is why they say he ate mitti. So that is number one reason. Number two is he thought all the Gopas and Gopis, they are all pure devotees of the Lord. So I should actually take little bit of their padaraj. So that is why Krishna ate mitti. Another third reason is the Brahmanas, so they are, because of always doing pious activities and all, they don't have any Rajogun and Tamogun at all. So in order to, that is why all the Rajogun, if they don't, because they don't have Rajogun, that is why they are harassed all the time by these demons and all. So we should give them little bit of, Rajogun. So that is why, Krishna ate mitti. Then also, Krishna and Balaram, they thought, Krishna thought, I also should have some Rajogun, to punish the demons. That is why he take little bit mitti. Then another reason is because all the boys, they were always, teasing Krishna that my Yashoda is, Gori, Balaram is Gora, Nanda Maharaj is Gora, but why you are black? Right? There is one song also, Yashamati. Anyway, cinema song we should not sing. Then he said, so that is why they are always teasing him. So he is very upset, that Krishna is, they are always teasing me that, my Yashoda is Gori, Nanda Maba is Gora, Balaram is Gora, but why you are Kala? Prabhupada, of course, if you say all these things, that he got into trouble, that's, what's his name? Amoglila. He said, Paap kiya to kala katora. So, Paap kiya to you will take birth as ugly. Somebody, Prabhupada said, somebody is black in color. That means he was very sinful in his last life. Right? Many times I told this. Once Gargamuni Prabhu took Prabhupada to one club, for giving lecture and all. There is one very famous jazz singer. He's a black man. He was, somehow he came to know. Said, oh, Swamiji, please welcome. I heard that you also worship some black man as your god. So Prabhupada very wittily replied, he is not black like you. He's not black like you. So, like that. But Krishna thought it seems that Mother Earth, because even though they are teasing me, I become angry. But after all, they love me so much. So I should eat little bit matti and then get the swabhava of earth, because Bhudevi, by nature, she is very tolerant. That is one reason. Another reason Krishna ate mitti is so Krishna, he is telling Mother Yashoda, Ma, all the time they are saying, I am not your son, I am not your son. Everybody is teasing me that, I am black and all that. So do something. Then Ma Yashoda, so they are saying, I am not your son, you picked me up from the marketplace. Ma Yashoda said, no, it's not like that. Like yesterday we are hearing, right? Putana, in the childhood, there is one very big Rakshasi came, Putana. She gave, poison to you. You drank poison, right? That is why, because of that effect of poison, you became black. Otherwise, you are my son only. Then Vishasya said, then what is the remedy for wish? So wish remedy hai. You take more wish, like that you will become all right. So another name for mitti is wish. So then he thought, it seems, let me take some little matti. Like that, various reasons are given. Like that, there are many. So, this is a very beautiful pastime. Then, my Yashoda, she became very upset. Said, I heard that, I did not believe, because everybody is saying, you are stealing butter, you are stealing butter. But, that time, all this, I did not believe. But now, your own brother, Balaram, he is complaining that you ate mud. We have got so much butter in our house. How much ever you want, I am feeding you. But why you are eating mud? You will become sick. Like that. Then that time, Krishna saying, Naham bhakshitvan amba sarve mithyabhishamshanaha yadi satya giras tarhi samaksham pashyame mukam. Said, I did not eat Naham bhakshitvan amba. Amma. So he is, invoking love. He is calling Amba, Amma. I have not eaten. I have not eaten. Right? So, in this regard, Prabhupada says, Vishnacharya Thakur says, that it is natural for children to tell lies or, to steal. Right? To steal. So, there is nothing wrong if he is saying that, Krishna told, I have not eaten. I have not eaten. But some acharyas, they comment, what he said is correct, because he is agreeing. Naham bhakshitvan amba. Said, Naha means, Nahya means this universe. So Krishna is the one who swallows this universe at the time of dissolution. Right? Like Dhrumaraj says, Kalpanta detim akilam chatarena gruhnan sete puman swadruk ananta sakha tadanke yannabi sindhu ruhakanchana lokapadma garbe dyuman bhagavato pranatosmi tasmai. Dhrumaraj says, at the Kalpanta detim akilam, at the time of annihilation, you swallow this universe and keep that universe in your stomach. Right? In your stomach. So, yes, what they are saying is correct. What they are saying is correct. Because I swallow this universe. Right? It is said that when Markandeya Rishi, he saw during Vanvas time, when he met Krishna, then he remembered Krishna, that, I saw the same person. I saw the same person, Vatapatra Sai, because, all the universes are in his stomach. All in his stomach. Like that. So, one day, he remembers, oh, the same Ambujaksha, same personality. I know, see, your friend Krishna. Like that, he says. So, it is said that Garbhini women, they have to take care of the children, babies very nicely. And then they are advised, to sleep to the left of their side, so that the food gets digested. So this Vatapatra Sai, he doesn't sleep on the sides, it seems, because he always sleeps on his back, because if he sleeps on, because he has to take care of all the universes that are lying in his stomach, like that. So, so whatever Krishna is saying, Naham Bhakshitvam Amba, Sarve Mithya Vishamshar, whatever they are saying, it is correct. Yes, yes, I have swallowed all the universes, like that. So, if you don't believe me, look at my face, and check if I have eaten any mitti and all. Like that, Mother Yashoda said, okay, open your mouth. Right? Open your mouth. As soon as he opened his mouth, she's previously also, one day, Mother Yashoda, she was feeding Krishna. Then he started yarning. So at that time, she saw all the entire universe and all, universal form, like that. That time Radha Govind Maharaj explains that why he showed. Because Mother Yashoda was thinking, Krishna is drinking so much milk, he may have indigestion. I should take him to, doctor, medical, Ayurvedic doctor, because, you will have problem, if he's drinking too much milk. So in order to assure Mother Yashoda, I am drinking so much milk because entire universe is there. They were all wondering what nectar, Mother Yashoda is giving it to Krishna. They also wanted to taste. That is why I have to feed the entire universe, na? So that is why he showed to Mother Yashoda like that. And then that time she didn't care. So this time, Mother Yashoda, she saw the entire universe, all the living entities. Then all the our senses, then our karmas, everything she saw. Everything she saw. Then she was wondering, what is this? What happened to my boy? Am I in reality? That like that, she pinched herself. Or am I dreaming? What is happening? Like that. And then she understood that this is what is happening? Like that. Then she got some realization. Right? She got some realization. Actually, I am thinking I am Yashoda, Nandrani. Then I own all this house and so many cows and everything. But actually, nothing belongs to me. It's all because of Narayana. All that, she started speaking philosophy and all that. Then Krishna thought, if she becomes a jnani, then who will cuddle me? Who will give me milk? Who will chastise me? So Krishna did not want Mother Yashoda to become influenced by Aishwarya. Right? So immediately he withdrew the Maya. Right? He withdrew the Maya. Then she was actually thinking, I should actually surrender to Krishna, not Krishna, Narayana, because their Ishtadeva is Narayana. I should surrender to Narayana, this and that. She was thinking like that. Then finally, Krishna withdrew the Maya. Right? So then, so in this regard, Belu Mangal Thakur, he narrates very beautifully that when she saw milk ocean, initially she milk ocean, then later on she saw this Himalaya Parvat, then she saw all this earthly planet and all in his stomach, like that. Then later on, again to recheck, she saw. Then she thought, it seems, what is this milk ocean? Actually, I think this milk ocean is actually nothing like that. Yesterday, whatever milk he drank, it is not digested. That is why that milk. When she saw Kailasha Parvat, she thought, this is the Navanita butter that he ate. It was lying there in his stomach. Like that, she thought. Then when she saw all these earthly planet and all, she saw them as a little bit of Renu, atoms, earthly atoms. I think किसी का नजर लग गया, she thought, some papisti औरत, क्या बोलते हैं, नजर लगाने वाले तेरा मुंह खाला, ऐसा लिखते हैं ना, like that, some papisti औरत, she did नजर लगा दिया, इसलिए that is why she took some mirchi and all, she fried them and all, then she was showing around the face of Krishna, and then she was saying tu 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 tu. So nazar laga diya, nazar nikal diya. Then again she was back to like that. So that is why Maharaj Kulashekara, he says that Prithvi Renur Anu, Prithvi Renur Anu Payamsi Kanaha Falgu Spulingo Lagus. Very beautifully he says. Then Teja Nishvashanam Marut Tarutaram Randram Susukshmo Nabas Kshudra Rudra Pitamaha Prabhutayaha Kita Samasta Sura Driste Yatra Tat Tarako Param Vijayate Shripada Duli Kanaha. Very beautiful. He is saying that if anybody sees Krishna or gets the dust of his lotus feet, all glories to the dust of his lotus feet, for them, Prithvi Renu Ranuhu, all these Prithvi, mother, earthly, this earth becomes like a small atoms, Renu. Right? And then, then there is water body is there, right? This water body is there. That water body, the entire water becomes like a few drops. Falgus, Pulingo, Lagus. Then the air becomes like a little, sigh, heart sighing. ऐसा बोलते हैं ना? Right. And then this fire becomes little sparks. And then this Akasha becomes little bit Randra. Then Kshudra, Rudra, Pitamaha, Prabhutaya, Kita, Samasta, Sura. Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, they become Kshudra. Very little. And then all these demigods, they look like Kitaka. They look like insects. So Kita, Samasta, Sura. For whom? For one who has seen Krishna. For one who has, gets the dust of his lotus feet. So that is why for Mother Yashoda, all this milk ocean and all became little bit, few drops of milk. And then all this Kailash Parvat became like, looked like, few, mounds of, Navanita. Like that. So, so that is why Parikshit Maharaj, he asked, what good fortune they have done. What is the misfortune of Devaki and Vasudev that they could not see these wonderful pastimes of Krishna that Mother Yashoda could see. Right? Prabhupada writes that in this case, Mother Yashoda is more fortunate than Nanda Maharaj because Nanda Maharaj used to go away, become separated from Krishna. But especially in childhood, Krishna would enchant all the gopis mostly by his very wonderful pastimes, right? Very wonderful pastimes, especially Navanita Chora, right? Navanita Chora. How many of you know why Krishna likes butter? Because Mother Yashoda asked that why you like Makan so much, Lala? Then he said, because Makan mein maa hai na, इसलिए I like. Makan mein ma. Anyway, so one Shiva Vaishnava Acharya, he explained why Krishna steals butter, Navanita Chora. Actually, can Krishna steal butter? Right? He cannot steal butter because Bhumirapo Analo Vayu, Kammanu Buddhirevacha, Hankaram me Bina Prakriti Astada, Apareyam Itastva Anyam, Prakritim Vidime Param, Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho, Yayedam Dharyate Jagat. This body consisting of 8 elements and this Atma, both of them belong to Krishna. So stealing means what? You know, taking away some object that does not belong to you, which belongs to someone else. Right? To someone else. Like that. So, those who say that this is my body, and those who say, I don't belong to Krishna, I should enjoy myself separately from Krishna, he says, he is the biggest thief in this world. So Prabhupada writes in 10th canto, 1st chapter, that there are sinful activities like, cow killing and all. But the 1 crore times more sinful than Gohatya Pap is to think that I am this body. Dehatma Buddhi. Somebody who is in Dehatma Buddhi, he is the most sinful person. He is committing sinful activities crores of times more than a person of a Gohatya or Brahmatya Pap. Like that. So we should not think, I am this body, I am Andhra, I am Kerala, I am Madrasi, I am, Oriya, I am Bihari. Right? If you still think like that, Mahaprabhu says in Chaitanya Charitamrita, 7th chapter, first Madhya Lila, that somebody who is in bodily concept of life and then he dies, that he is fit, his body is fit to be eaten by foxes and jackals. Like that. So this feeling of Dehatma Buddhi is very, very dangerous. So somebody who thinks that I am this body, I should enjoy, he is the biggest thief. Right? So Krishna cannot steal anything from anybody because everything belongs to him. So why he performs this wonderful pastime? So this Acharya explains that you take this instruction from the spiritual master, right? And then you chant and hear. So in the beginning, you take the milk and then boil the milk, right? You boil the milk. So that boiling is, that heat is actually following the instructions of the spiritual master. Then after that, when the milk is boiled and then you make it cold, then you make it into curd, right? By mixing something. Then you let the curd settle for some time. Like that, after taking the instruction, then we actually churn our heart, more and more, and settle down, fix the heart at the lotus feet of Krishna. Right? So, then after that, the heart is churned. Right? This curd is churned. After that, this Navanita comes. This butter comes. What is the nature of this butter? The nature of the butter, it has two qualities butter has. One is, when you put the butter in the water, it floats on the surface. And the number 2, as soon as it touches the fire, it melts. It melts. Like that, after churning our heart by constant hearing and chanting, then our heart should become like Navanita. Navanita means we should raise above this material conception of life. That is number 1 quality. Number 2, as soon as we see somebody's dukkha, our heart should melt and we should inspire them to give Krishna consciousness to them. Right? So, when our heart becomes like Navanita, that time Krishna will steal our heart, just like he was stealing Navanita in Vrindavan. Right? So we should make our heart soft like butter. That is Vaishnava. Right? That is Vaishnava. For that, Prabhupada says, we should not give even a little bit of pain to other people. So we should practice our Krishna consciousness, by giving as little as possible pain, because we cannot live without giving little pain to others. So we should practice our Krishna consciousness in such a way that by not giving even a pinch of trouble to others. And then when they are in trouble, our heart should melt. And we should preach them Krishna consciousness. Then that time, Krishna will come and steal our heart. Manohara, Chit Chora bolte. That time, Navanita Chora becomes Chit Chora. Right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Any questions, comments?
Go before this verse. Go before this verse. See, in this whole pastime of Krishna eating the dirt, the wonderful lila between these two pastimes, you did touch little bit. Maya mori dao bahut khijayo. So in this one, Mother Jasoda gives Krishna a good name. Adantatma, restless Jeev. So she said, you Adantatma, you restless. Why did you eat dirt? And the word has been used, raha, in ekant, akele mein. Then Krishna said, if I ate the dirt alone, then how did they see? How did they see? If I ate alone, badanti tavaka hi eta. All your most beloved friend, they are saying like this. He said, well, if I ate in solitary place, then how did they see? Then Mother Jasoda was speechless. She couldn't say anything. She said, all right. But even when Krishna lost it, said, Kumarate agrajo apiyayam. Not only they saying, even Dauji is saying. And Krishna was very, very expert to changing the mind of Mother Jasoda. He changed everybody's mind anyway. Then between this sloka and a sloka, next sloka, 35, this song comes by Surdas. Maya mori dau bahut khijayo. Mother Jasoda, you are talking about Balaram, Dauji. You don't know what he does. Behind you, what he does. He said, he has made my life hell. Whenever we go to play, he only teases. And not only him teases, but he gets all my friends in his side. Because he is elderly and he is little bossy. So he pulls everybody aside and everybody start teasing me. Moso kahat molo kolino, tu jasumati kab jayo. He says, you have been purchased. Moso kahat molo. He said, Kana, you are purchased. When did Jasoda gave birth to you? Jasumati kab jayo. Kahan karo iteris ke mare, khelan hu nahi jaat. My mother, I do go out to play, but I don't feel like playing because Balaram always teases me. Pune pune kahat kaun hai mata, kaun hai tere tat. Always he said, who is your father? Who is your mother? Gore Nanda Jasoda Gori Tukat Sam Syam Sarir. Nand Baba is white complex. Mother Jasoda is fair complex. How come he became black? Chutki de de Gwal and Nawawat Hasas Sabe Muskat. Now all the cowherd boys, Balaram does like this, and all cowherd boy, they start laughing at me. Muskave, tu mohi ko maran sikho. Maya, you only learn, or only you know how to beat me. Dau kabahu narijo. And I never saw you chastising Balaram, even he does all these things. So you have to really decide today, am I your son or not your son? This is what Balaram said. If you believe the word of Balaram, then you got to decide whether I am your son or not. And as soon as Maya Jasoda heard this, she became almost like unconscious, that I am yours, are you my mother or not? And said, Sunahu kana balbhadra chavai, janamat ki ho dhut, tur syam mohi godhan ki so, hu mata tu put. Now, Mother Jasoda became very emotional. And she said, Krishna, I know you are truthful and Balaram is dhut. Dhut means nutty or cunning. Believe me, I am your mother, you are my son. And how? He said, Sura Samoy Godhan Koso. I swear to Mother Cow by her tail that Hu Mata Tu Put, I am your mother and you are my son. Then Krishna became happy. He said, all right, if you accept that, then he said, Naham Bhakchami Bhakchetvam Ambe Sarva Mit.
Sarva Mityabhiksham.
It's 34 or 35?
35.
Yes. Okay, let me see. I think I have to go to doctor. I cannot see from here. Then he said, Naham Bhakchitavan Ambe Sarve Mithya Sansina Yadi Satya Girah Tarahi. Then Krishna backs, all right. Even after this, you believe that I have stayed, dirt. Like Mother Jasoda had to prove that you are my son. Now Krishna wants to prove that I have not eaten dirt. But he wanted to prove in different way. He said, Yadi satyam girah tarahi samaksham pasame mukham. So boldly he is saying, if you really don't believe that I have not eaten dirt, look in my mouth. Somebody will say, Hare, if he has eaten dirt, why should he show his mouth? So if he is showing his mouth, means he is truthful, he has not eaten dirt. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Chaitanya Bhagavat, there are also Lord Chaitanya was eating dirt, and then Mother Sachi was chastising. She said, Rasgulla is also dirt, product of the dirt. What is the difference between Rasgulla and this dirt? Both are same. So for Krishna, both are same. So here said, if you don't believe me, then look in my mouth. So Krishna wanted to show, so that photo was here somewhere. I took out now. Whenever I gave a class, I saw that. Mother Jasoda, they took out that one, they put new one, or maybe the last one.
It's there.
Last one, yeah.
Third one.
Yeah, the last one. That is the picture of Krishna. Mother Jasoda finally looked in mouth and she saw the whole universe, including dirt. So that's how the Leela got.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Any other?
Hare Krishna.
By the way, thank you. I like that analogy of butter. That how in our heart, when the heart is churned and all anarthas are gone, it becomes pure butter, then Krishna steals that. By the way, anybody wants to see how to make butter, come to Talasri. We'll show you, demonstrative. Practically you can see how to make butter.
It seems just like Navavida Bhakti, it takes 9 steps it seems
Yes.
to make butter.
Yes.
Right? Starting
Yes.
from cows, grazing, giving
different
milk.
kind of, it depends, if they eat plastic cow, then you'll get plastic butter. If you get dubwa grass, then they'll different. So Nand Baba had Kapila cow for Krishna. So the butter have fragrance. I mean, I love eating butter. I can eat bharpet butter, no problem. If our chinta does not stop. But anyway, if anybody wants to eat butter, please come Talasri. And you can learn all 9 processes. We can teach you how to be butter devotee, so Krishna can accept. Thank you, that was a good point. Good class.
हरे कृष्णा। जब कृष्ण कंप्लेन किया यशोदा मैया को कि बलराम जी कहते हैं कि कि आप मुझे खरीदी किया है, मैं आपका बेटा नहीं हूँ। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी ऑल्सो? तो उन्होंने बताया कि बलराम जूनियर है मेरे से और आप मेरा बेटा है, तो मैं जानते हैं आप मेरा बेटा है, बस बलराम झूठ बोलता है। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम।
His Grace Ramarupa Prabhu ki jai.